today we're going to be driving a 1400 horsepower Hellcat.
Whoa, shit.
Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, guys? So we are here at Race Wars and we are at the drag strip, and today we're going to be driving a 1400 horsepower Dodge Charger Hellcat, which is completely set up to drag race, the whole opposite of my car, but it's kind of the twin. We got my boy here. What's up, PJ?
It's going down.
Run us through this thing, because this is a monster. This is a literal monster.
I don't know if you remember, but we went to this versus that together, and this car was nowhere near like it is now. So back then it was just a lower pulley, basically stock Hellcat. I mean, it is literally your twin, 2016, just like yours.
Yep, same paint,
identical
everything.
color. When it's not wrapped though.
Yeah. Motor's a little different. Giant Whipple. We see nitrous. What's going on here?
For today, we're running the 9.5 index. We're running the slightly bigger pulley. It's a 3.8 Whipple. It's got a little bit of nitrous on it. It depends on what we're doing. I got a nitrous controller, so.
Don't mind them prepping the strip behind us. That's what that noise is.
We're at the racetrack.
We're at the racetrack. We're at the strip.
3.8 Whipple, 420 stroker, long tube headers. It's basically a full build. Low compression. The intent was to maybe go turbos on it someday. Without the nitrous, it made 1230. And then on the nitrous, got to pull back a little timing, a little less boost, but it made almost 1400.
Insane. And what are you spraying? What shot do you want to say?
I believe, don't quote me, because you know, if you don't know, you can't answer wrong. So it is what it is, but I think it's a 250 shot.
250 shot?
Yeah.
That's a lot of nitrous.
I wanted to go more, but
yeah,
little by little.
So what have you ran so far? You did one run earlier today.
Yeah.
10 o'clock in the morning, probably 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's like a good set. It's starting to get a little toasty, but not like last year.
We got good traction though on the track.
Yep. 9.3 at 148.
9.3 at 148. The fastest I've been in my car was a 10.6. It was on 20-inch Mickey Thompson's. That was when my car was the fastest, making the most power it's ever made, which is still less power than this. I went a 10.6 at 146, and you said that should have been like a 9.6.
9.5, 9.6, yeah. This car, when it had a 3.0 Whipple on it, it was still stock motor. For those of you who want to gauge more or less what you could do, this car's still full interior.
Yeah, for real, like just just so you guys can see, nothing is taken out. Still got door panels, rear seats, everything. You throw the fam in here, go get groceries if you need to.
Fully stock car. I don't even think it might have had Demon Killer springs on it. Yeah. And that was pretty much it, with a 3.0 Whipple, and it ran a 9.6 at 145.
Damn.
So.
And now he's got giant tire on this thing.
Yeah, we're
15-inch conversion. Willwood. What coilovers are you on?
So, fun fact.
Custom.
They're one off. He's made them before, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But for the Chargers, it's not common. Usually it's just a spring and a strut separately. But for this particular car, it's the first ever Santa coilover, front and rear. Just for the Chargers.
See, we like that one-of-one stuff on this channel.
Yeah, the real one-of-ones.
That's dope. I'm gonna put up a picture of the front travel this car has. Insane. Like, this thing looks like it's gonna do a wheelie, but super grip. What size tires are these?
315 60-15s.
Damn. Go over your setup real quick, because there's a lot going on. Nitrous.
Right, so, nitrous outlets. You could go with nitrous outlets or nitrous express. I went the nitrous outlets route. It's a wet system, which is fuel on the right side, so that's race gas on the right side. 2 bottles to make sure that I have enough pressure at all times. For those of you looking into nitrous, just remember you get 3 passes for 1 bottle.
No shit. I did not know that. And
neither did I.
How much is a bottle?
60 bucks.
That's not terrible, but still.
3 passes?
Yeah.
That's $20 a pass. Or no, not $20.
It's damn near like a tank of gas right there. That's crazy.
So yeah, it was $120 for 2 bottles, just to fill them for 6 passes.
I can see how that gets really expensive, because all the time you're gonna want to hit that button. Ice tank?
Ice box, yep. Ice tank, ice box, whatever you want to call it. You could run an FI interchiller, or you could run, I think that's what you had on yours. Yeah, FI interchiller. I chose to go the ice box route because I can just dump a bag of ice, and technically it should get colder, but when you're sitting in the staging lanes, it gets really annoying real fast. This car doesn't get pushed in the lanes, so sitting there.
Real driver's car, you know?
Yeah, you press the button, still got that.
What's this, just a little overflow?
No, so this is a catch can. The only problem is, this is the Oakland ghetto-ness in me right here.
Real base shit, real base
you
shit.
know, it is what it is. But basically what happened was we had it to where it was coming out the back right there.
Oh, okay.
But the first time I used it, this doesn't have any baffles. So the first time I went down the track, I'm spraying water, which is the E85. It basically becomes water and it comes through the exhaust. So, or through the catch can. So you get a lot of water in the catch can, not so much oil like you usually do.
Yeah.
But when you're going down the track and see a bunch of water coming out the back, no one's really happy about that.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Obviously, this thing is not to be played with. It is going to be the fastest car I've ever driven on the drag strip.
Hold on. What was that?
The fastest car I've ever driven on the drag strip. Depends on the track, temperature, and all this stuff.
We're trying to go for 8s. The car should easily do 8s. It ran, so the first time I ever went down the track, it was on a slightly small pulley, nothing crazy, and it went 9.1, and I got on and off the gas. I mean, it had been a while since I'd driven it.
Yeah.
The front end came up, and I was like, hold on a second. Used to going to Sacramento and braking every time, so I was like, oh, we're good. And then I got back in it, and it still ran a 9.1.
And we agreed, if I break anything, it's not really my fault. Depending what breaks, because it could be super...
I mean, it's not a stick car like yours, so...
Yeah, I pretty much
really
just got to put my foot to the
Yeah.
floor, you know?
If it breaks on you, it would have broke on me, so...
That's true, that's
I
true.
can't blame nobody.
Hopefully the title of today's video is going to be my first ever 8-second pass. Hopefully. That'll be tight.
Yeah. Even if it runs like an 8.9, I don't want to even do an 8.9, so we might be spraying it today.
Nitrous. You're gonna cool down, wait for his class to come back.
So we're doing the 9.5 index. It ran at 9.3.
9.3.
And this is on a slightly bigger pulley and the street tune.
So probably gonna change pulley, change tune, and send this thing later. So stay tuned, guys. We're going fast today.
Manual, third, look it back over when you're ready to go, when you line up, and then we got the rest. I'm gonna hop out. What are you doing? Hop out. I'm gonna just start the log now.
Okay, listen. You run a 950, right?
Yep.
You got to have gloves, neck collar. I'm not gonna say this time, go run, but then when you come back, I'm gonna come see you.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's run an 8 or a low 9. I've never officially ran a 9 on a quarter mile, so I'm gonna be happy regardless. That was fast. That was hella fun. Oh my God. Woo! have I felt that in the Hellcat before. My car has always spun. Wow, that was tight. That was really, really fun. That was really, really fun. Damn. Hello, thank you. All right, so right lane, ran a 9.0 at 154. That's fast. We could definitely go into the 8s. 9.011 at 154. 582 to the 8th. 135 60 foot. I might need to build myself a drag car. I can't wait to see my reaction because my eyes went wide, but I stayed in her. Whoa, shit. Yeah, buddy.
9.0?
9.0. Sheesh.
8.9. I looked at it. Hold on. I saw it on the thing though. What is it? What is it? 901 at 154. 1,360 foot. Not bad, not bad. 5.8 in the 8th.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Make sure you guys go follow my guy on Instagram, like a champ. That was a fast pass. Still need to get in the 8s though. Still need to get in the 8s though.
Now we gotta spray it.
For real, that was no nitrous. This thing is a beast.